Ever thought a simple idea could make you a millionaire? Welcome to our world of incredible inventions. Today we're uncovering 10 ordinary items that turned their creators into millionaires, proving that a spark of genius can come from the most unexpected places. From toys that stumbled into fame to gadgets that revolutionized the way we live, each story is a testament to the power of creativity and persistence. So buckle up for a ride through the extraordinary world of millionaire-making inventions. And don't forget to smash that subscribe button to join our journey of discovery. Number 10. The Slinky. Did you know a clumsy moment could lead to a worldwide toy sensation? That's the story of the Slinky. Richard James, a naval engineer, accidentally dropped a tension spring in 1943 and watched in amazement as it gracefully walked across the floor. That moment sparked an idea. By 1945, Richard and his wife, Betty, took a leap of faith. They borrowed $500, produced the first 400 Slinkies, and the rest is history. These springs sold out in 90 minutes at Gimbel's department store in Philadelphia. But the Slinky was more than a toy. It became a teaching tool in schools, a makeshift antenna in Vietnam War, and even played a part in NASA's space exploration. In the 1970s, Richard introduced colorful plastic Slinkies, expanding their appeal. This simple invention, born from a mishap, found its way into the National Toy Hall of Fame in 2000, proving that sometimes the best ideas come from the most unexpected places. Number 9. Snuggies. What happens when you combine a blanket and a robe? You get the Snuggie, the invention that revolutionized loungewear. Invented by Scott Boylan, the Snuggie burst onto the scene in 2008 with a quirky infomercial that quickly became a viral sensation. This blanket with sleeves was more than just a comfort item. It turned into a cultural icon. Celebrities wore them, they appeared on TV shows, and even sparked themed parties. In its first year, over 20 million Snuggies were sold, transforming Scott Boylan's life overnight. His net worth skyrocketed to $200 million. The Snuggie showed the world how a simple twist on an everyday item could capture the public's imagination and become a staple in homes across America. Number 8. Beanie Babies, the plush empire. Ty Warner, a toy salesman, turned a simple idea into a multi-billion-dollar empire with Beanie Babies. Introduced in 1993, these understuffed animals filled with plastic pellets or beans captured hearts worldwide. Initially, the reception was lukewarm, but Warner's unique strategy of selling them exclusively in small stores and retiring designs regularly created a frenzy. Collectors scrambled to get their hands on these limited edition toys, driving up their value. By the late 90s, Beanie Babies accounted for 10% of eBay's total sales, with some rare editions selling for thousands of dollars. Ty Warner's net worth soared, reaching over $3 billion at the height of Beanie Babies' popularity. This phenomenon wasn't just about toys, it was a cultural moment that showed how scarcity and exclusivity could drive demand and create a collecting craze. Number 7. Doggles, more than a fashion statement. Let's talk about Doggles, not your typical fashion accessory. These are goggles for dogs. You might be chuckling, but hear me out. They're the brainchild of DeLolo, inspired by her dog's sensitivity to bright sunlight. Picture this, sunglasses but specially designed for the unique shape of a dog's head. These aren't just any sunglasses. We're talking about high-tech gear with UV protective polycarbonate lenses, perfect for keeping your furry friend's eyes safe from harmful rays. The adjustable straps make sure they fit snugly, whether your pup is a tiny Chihuahua or a massive Mastiff. But Doggles are more than just a cool accessory. They're a practical solution for working dogs, especially those serving in challenging environments. Think military dogs in Iraq, braving sandstorms and intense sunlight. Doggles have been their eye armor, protecting them from the harsh elements. Since their debut, these canine goggles have taken the pet world by storm. By 2012, they were being sold in thousands of stores across 16 countries, raking in a whopping $3 million. From being a niche product for pet enthusiasts to becoming a global sensation, Doggles have shown that even the most unusual ideas can have practical, real-world applications. Number 6. Spanx. Blakely, who used to sell fax machines and had $5,000 saved up, came up with the Spanx idea. One evening, while getting ready for a party, she cut off the feet of her pantyhose to be more comfortable and look better in her dress. She was surprised by how good this simple fix worked. This was when she realized she had a great idea. However, creating Spanx wasn't easy. She had to work hard, calling many hosiery companies until she found one willing to help her. But her efforts paid off. Today, Blakely's company is worth millions. Number 5. Scrub Daddy, the smiling sponge. Scrub Daddy is a shining example of how a simple idea can clean up in the business world. Invented by Aaron Cross, a car detailer, this sponge is no ordinary cleaning tool. Its unique feature? It changes texture with the temperature of the water. Firm in cold water for tough scrubbing and soft in warm water for gentle cleaning. Initially created as a buffing pad, its true potential was realized when Aaron used it to clean garden furniture. This led to a game-changing appearance on Shark Tank in 2012, where Lori Grainer saw its potential and invested. Now, Scrub Daddy is America's favorite sponge, with sales exceeding $110 million. Its success lies in its simplicity and effectiveness, making it a household staple. Number 4. Slap Bracelets, the fashion fad. Slap bracelets were all the rage in the 80s and 90s, taking the fashion world by storm. These weren't just any ordinary bracelets. Created by Stuart Anders, a high school shop teacher from Wisconsin, the concept was pretty ingenious. A bracelet that slapped onto your wrist with a simple flick. It was a simple piece of metal, usually a steel strip, coated in a colorful fabric or plastic covering. The cool thing about slap bracelets was how they instantly wrapped around your wrist, transforming from a straight, rigid strip to a stylish bracelet in a split second. These bracelets came in an array of vibrant colors and funky patterns, appealing to kids and teens who love to collect and flaunt them. However, their popularity wasn't without its problems. Some schools started banning them due to safety concerns, as the metal strip inside could cause injuries if it wore through the fabric. But that didn't dampen the enthusiasm for these fashion accessories. Demand was so high that Main Street Toy, the company responsible for distributing them, was absolutely swamped. They were selling them like hotcakes, so much so that they had to measure sales by weight rather than individual count. Number 3. Carol's Daughter. Price, also known as the founder of Carol's Daughter, started her business in her kitchen. She made lotions, butters, and creams at home and sold them to people in her community. Price mentions on her website that her customers kept asking about products for hair care. Listening to this feedback, she decided to create a line of hair care products. An article from the Huffington Post notes that in the beginning, her company made about $5,000 to $6,000 in sales. But things really took off in the early 2000s when her company was featured on the Oprah Winfrey Show. After that appearance, her sales jumped to $2.2 million. Number 2. Finder's Key. Never lose your keys again. Ever rummaged through your bag for keys? Finder's Key Purse was the solution, invented by Sandy Steen, a flight attendant. At 52, she dreamt of a keychain that could easily hook onto a bag. Inspired by a dream where her late father encouraged her, she brought this simple, elegant solution to life. What makes Finder's Key Purse special is its design, stylish and functional. It clips onto your bag, making your keys instantly accessible. Sandy's invention struck a chord and sales soared. Over 12 million have been sold, showing that great ideas don't just come from young tech wizards. Number 1. Heelys roll into riches. Heelys, those iconic shoes with wheels, are more than just footwear. They're a mobile fun park. Created by Roger Adams, a psychologist going through a midlife crisis, Heelys combined the fun of roller skates with the practicality of sneakers. In 1999, Adams crafted the first pair with a hot knife and a pair of old sneakers, embedding a skateboard wheel in the heel. The idea took off, especially among kids and teens. By the early 2000s, Heelys were everywhere, in school corridors, malls, and sidewalks. In their debut year, over 1 million pairs were sold. Heelys didn't just roll, they zoomed into pop culture, becoming a symbol of youthful fun and freedom. And there you have it, 10 simple yet brilliant ideas that turned regular people into millionaires. Who knows, maybe you're sitting on the next $1 million idea. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button for more incredible stories.